Well, today we are going to be making cheddar cheese sticks. Sort of like mozzarella cheese, but with cheddar cheese and the cheeses that I have in my fridge, because this is about using things that I have in my kitchen that I don't want to go to waste, but I want to refurbish them and make something else out of them. So that's what's happening today. This is my old stale bread, which I'm going to put in the oven. These are some of my old cheeses that I'm going to be using. But first, I would like for you to notice my apron. So it's got worship with gladness on it, Psalms 102. Worship the Lord with gladness in whatever you do, whether it's taking your old bread and turning it into breadcrumbs to go on top of your wonderful cheese that's in the refrigerator and making cheese sticks. So today we're going to worship the Lord, and we're going to do that. So the first thing first will be taking our bread and making it into breadcrumbs. So let's do that. Okay, so the bread has had its 10 minutes, and you see it's sort of turned all nice and dried out. So here we have our breadcrumbs, and I am going to put them into my little KitchenAid mixer thingamabobster here. Make sure this is in first. I always never do that. So I'm going good today. This was a good day. All right, I'm gonna chop this up because I want nice breadcrumbs. Houston, we have breadcrumbs. Voila. I'm going to pour them in a bowl. And I could have probably added this garlic in there while it was spinning, but I didn't want my mixer thing to smell like garlic. That's just me. All right, so you can use garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper, parsley, rosemary, thyme, whatever spices you want here. However, I'm going to keep it simple today, and I'm going to use our garlic and onion spice blend. So I'm just going to put whatever amount I think might look good with this amount of crumbs and give it a nice stir, because I want to make sure it tastes okay. No, needs a little more. That's my opinion. That should do it. And, you know, this is a way to keep your spices from being old, is using them. So don't be afraid to, don't overdo it so your food tastes terrible, but don't underdo it. Because I find a lot of times my spices stay in the spice rack and get old-ish. You can use them past the expiration date, but I wouldn't suggest it. That's way, way, way better. All right, good. All right, so we got that taste. Now, I need to get an egg or two. So now I have the eggs coming. Let's see what we got. This is a nice large egg. So I am only going to do one for right now. Should I do 2 eggs? You know what, I am, because I'm going to double dip these, because I want to make sure that they get moist, to make sure this breadcrumb stays on there nice. So we have this egg wash, is what we'll call it. Beautiful. Okay, again, the cheeses that I have chosen to use are ones we've had in our fridge for a little while. And shame on me for not just gobbling these down because Lord have mercy, Tillamook cheese things. These should have been gone a long time ago. I love cheese. My daughter loves cheese. Oh, but let me just tell you something. I had the best experience. We were with my son and daughter-in-law and our little grandbaby down in Myrtle Beach, and we went to Fuddruckers and had a really nice hamburger meal. Now, I don't know if you've ever been there, but they have these cheese dispensers, and you just load your little cup up with cheese. Okay, her face was just how I feel when I see cheddar cheese. That smooth kind like that you pour over stuff, nacho cheese. Oh my goodness, she was just like laughing and dipping her French fries in this, and it was just complete joy about cheese. So I'm a cheese fan. She's a cheese fan. My daughter's a cheese fan. We got a lot of cheese fans in our family. So this is a way to take your cheese that you have in your fridge and making something different with it. I'm going to dredge it, and then I'm going to dip it in here like so. Get it all nice and coated really good. Really, really good. And then I'm going to do this again. Bing, bang, bong. Like so. Oh yeah. Oh. So here we have one. Ta-da! And we're just going to do this to all of them. That's what it sort of looks like. And you really want to, I might even triple coat some of them because I've got a lot of crumbs and I've got a lot of egg here. Oh my goodness. You know what though I forgot to do? I forgot to be preheating. So I have preheating the air fryer. And you know what? Okay, I'm also going to do the oven because I want to see which way turns out better. So let me go heat my oven to 400 also. And I'm doing 400 because I want it to be hot. I want to make sure these get nice and crispy on the outside. These will just be little snacks. Keep in the fridge for a few days. Or to have with dinner tonight. All right. I will say your hands get messy, but that's also the fun of it. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 4 in the air fryer, 4 in the oven, and I'm not going to do the extra sharp cheddar because I don't need it, and if this doesn't turn out, I don't want to. That is extra sharp cheddar, and I don't want to waste it on if this like melts into a huge blob. It could happen, I don't know. Because I'm experimenting right now. I have no idea. I do say that if I had to maybe make my breadcrumbs again, I would make them, see if I could get them more finer. But if this cooks properly, it might be sort of cool having it thicker. And I'm sort of touching these up because I want to, if there's any way of keeping the cheese blockaded in, that is what's going to matter. Well, our apparatuses, the oven and the air fryer, have hit their temperatures, and I've separated these so they're on 2 different platters, one for the oven, one for the air fryer. I'm going to salt and pepper them all, just really quick like. Nice little dousing over the top. So here we go with putting this into the oven, 400 for 10 minutes. I'm going to keep an eye on that to see if it's less or more of time. And these are going into the air fryer for the same time. And I'm going to maybe keep an extra eye on these, maybe only 5 minutes at 400. I might check on them at 5 minutes because I can't see them. And I feel like they might get done quicker than the oven. We will see. Oh my goodness, they turned out. Air fryer, 400. I'm going to say 5 to 8 minutes. Keep an eye on them. If you're using parchment paper, don't let any of the edges, just make the parchment paper exactly what you need. Don't let it go over the edges or anything. And then the oven it's a little messier. They seem to have, you know, the cheese seemed to have dripped out in the oven. Versus the air fryer, the air fryer is the way to go with these. I would definitely, if I had to do this again, or when I do this again, I will be doing the air fryer. However, look how it, you know, the one in the oven, you know, it came out the edges a little bit, but it's nice when you leave it after they've cooled down a little bit. So this, I'm going to say yes to the mozzarella cheddar even. The cheddar worked fine to me. I'd love to see what mozzarella does. So when I have some extra mozzarella and the block cheese, I will be doing this. So now for the taste test. Crunchy? Tasty? Yes, yes, all the way. Do add that salt before you put them in. Very, very delicious, good. Definitely save your bread, stale bread, and do this. Oh, you know what I just got hungry for? Tomato soup. Oh, I could dip these in tomato soup right now. Oh my gosh. You know though, I sort of like how the cheese got a little more done in the oven. Just, even though it was melty. I like cheese that's got that little crunch, you know, just that hard crispness to the edges. Oh yeah. You don't know till you know. And you don't do until you learn. And live and learn. Okay, just let me tell you something. My whole life, I always thought you had to go to the store and buy mozzarella sticks. I didn't know you could make them at home with your stale bread. And the cheese you have left over and the blocks that before the mold starts happening on it, you can hurry up and use and make this. So this is a new to-do in my life. And I'm getting to be almost retirement age. And I'm finally learning stuff. I'm so thankful that you stopped in. I love my new apron. If you want to get one, there's a link in the description below. I have it in black also. I didn't get anything on it, so I'm very pleased. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for joining in. And whatever you're doing today, I pray that you worship the Lord with gladness, because He is good. His mercies endure forever. He is Lord, and He will take care of everything. He'll even turn your stale bread into mozzarella cheese sticks. Until next